We are not working for any politician against Fubara. Northern community reaffirmed support for Governor similarly Fubara, okay, in Rivers State. That is a good one. You know, the North recently came out in Port Harcourt saying the Hausas in Port Harcourt came out to say that Fubara is marginalizing them because he gave appointment to an Igbo man in Port Harcourt. So they are also feeling that they should also be given appointment and be included in the government of Rivers State. Okay, the question is, among all the northern states, how many northern governors have given appointment to a southerner in their state government, individual state government? It has never happened. So why are we saying all of this? I think in the south, Abia State, Rivers State has emulated it. It's only in Lagos State that sometimes the foreign, or rather the people from other state origins are somehow involved in their government, and that is why Lagos is what it is. But now that I've brought hatred against the non-Yorubas, things are going to probably change a different tone. So the Hausas in the south, are pledging support for Fubara in this post. And that makes sense. They better do, because you cannot fight the power that is genuinely in place or trying to do its best, not a fictitious government. The northern community in Rivers State has reaffirmed its support for Governor Sim Fubara, urging those attempting to create discord between them and the state government to desist. Alhaji Musa Seidu, leader of the northern community in the south, made this clear in a statement to Vanguard. He emphasized that the northern community voted overwhelmingly for Governor Fubara in the last election, refusing or refuting claims that they are at odds with the government. Seidu stated, "We, as Northerners in Rivers State, are not against the governor. The governor is not our enemy. We cannot be governor in Rivers State, but we supported him massively in the last election and will continue to promote peace." He further called on the governor to include a northerner in his cabinet, noting that it is time the government to reward the unwavering support from the northern community. Can you imagine where he's coming from? I'm sure he's asking for a position now. These northerners that you give them 1 mile, they will take 20 miles. You include them in your government, they will continue to leak your secret to the northern community. So you stay where you are and do other things to promote the state. Do other things to support the governor in developing and building and governing the state, and not ask for something that you cannot maintain or you cannot you are not entitled to get. Because what is happening now is that this will begin to bring in some kind of sense of entitlement. Seidu highlighted that a particular ethnic group has dominated political positions for non-indigenous in Rivers State for nearly 8 years. He stressed that for the sake of fairness and justice, other ethnic groups who also voted massively for Governor Fubara should be considered for appointment. He dismissed rumors that the northern community is working for another politician to become governor, urging the governor to disregard such false claims. Now, wow, this guy is politically lobbying for a political position in the state for themselves. And I should say that a particular ethnic group is dominating the political positions for non-indigenous of Rivers State. I'm sure it's referring to the Igbos, because that sketch, or rather that statement, had come out a few days ago. So according to Vanguard News report, Seidu said, "I have heard some saying we are working for a politician, name withheld, to be governor in the state. I don't know where this is coming from. This is not true. The governor should ignore the lies." Seidu also cautioned some of the governor's aides, accusing them of feeding the governor with misleading information to prevent a strong relationship with the government and the northern community. Seidu, a former aide to the late Chief Herod Dapabrie, reiterated that the northern community did not receive any monetary incentive to vote for Governor Fubara. He affirmed his position as a recognized leader of the northern community in the River State, despite attempts by others to claim that role. Okay. So what we are seeing here is that Seidu is trying to appease the governor by letting him know that they are not working to scuttle the government, that they are not working to make someone else the governor come 2027, and they are not working against his government. Okay, and that they voted for him massively in the last election without any form of monetary incentive or any form of incentive at all. They voted with their whole heart, and with their whole heart, they are still supporting the governor. That the rumors that they are working for another person to become the governor of the state is a lie, and that similarly Fubara should ignore all that lies. That those who are trying to create friction between the governor and the northern community in Rivers State. Okay, and this then is coming out to the light now that a particular ethnic group has dominated the political positions for non-River State indigenes in the past 80 years, and now they want also to be recognized by giving some positions that at least should go to the non-River State indigenes for now, so that they will also be included in the government of Fubara. That is a way of rewarding them for voting for him massively, and they are still going to vote for him massively come 2027. That is what this man is saying now. So the political tone of this letter, if I'm correct, is that this guy is asking for recognition and reward, or rather reward and recognition. Reward for recognition for voting or supporting to vote Fubara into power, and a reward by giving them a political appointment in the state. Wow, is Fubara ready to do that? That is the question. Again, in the northern state, there are several Southerners in the north, both Sokoto, Borno State, Katsina State, Kaduna State, Kano State, and the middle belt like Bauchi, Benue, Jigawa, Zamfara, and all those states there. Okay, and Yobe State and all those places. Where have they given position to Southerners that are residing in the state? It had never happened. Not to talk of Christians in those positions. The next thing they will say, the Southerners are infidels. They cannot be in their government. The next thing they start fighting to destroy their system. So we should be careful when we are asking for some things. And I think the governor has the wisdom to manage some things to ensure that they are not giving room for something that they will not be able to control later. Because one thing about these northern communities is that once you give them certain authority, the next thing they will colonize some part of the state and tell you it is their right. That is it. People who have claimed that the Nigeria is their property and it is their right and they own everybody and all the natural resources in the country. You fear those people before you give them significant position in your government. That is it. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment as the northern community in Rivers State once again declaring their support for Governor Fubara and also begging him to include them in the Rivers State government.